What's up, guys? We're back. Um, doing a little back day today. Got deadlifts. I think working up to 374. I haven't done a long form in a while. Just fucking busy, really. And then trying to get in here and and everything's been busy in this gym too. So it's damn impossible. And I'm trying to fucking film and all that shit. Um, with other people in here, kind of sucks. But we're here on a Sunday today. We went camping Thursday to Saturday. We dipped out Saturday morning, but with some friends of ours. Um, so we're kind of off schedule a little bit running this program, getting ready for this meet. I think we're exactly 12 weeks out as of yesterday. So we're getting there. But yeah, man. So we had a good time camping. I had to switch up my schedule a little bit because of that, and then also I was actually supposed to do chest today, but we sleep in a tent and shit, so um, we do have an air mattress, but it's pretty. Anybody slept on a fucking air mattress knows it sucks. So back was a little tight, and then just we spent the day yesterday pretty much hydrating. It's a pretty light day, light week, um, so wasn't too worried about it. We will probably do a little video. I don't know. We got a bunch of stuff we filmed, um, just out there camping and stuff. So we might do a little something, put a little something together with some photos and video and whatever we got. But yeah, man. So today we got deads. It's the main focus. I think top set at 374. Like I said, keeping it light. Deads are feeling great. Just been working on form, wedge and all that shit. And yeah, they've been feeling really good. So back's been fucking awesome right up until sleeping on a air mattress. That kind of fucked me up, but feeling good today. Feeling a lot better, especially than compared to yesterday. But yeah, I think we're going. I don't know what my weight is going back down, and then we got paused, some pause stuff, and then I think the rest of it's like hit mill kind of shit. And then I know we got some single arm, um, like dumbbell holds or farm holds, whatever they're called, and shit like that. So it's a pretty easy day. We're gonna try to not probably spend a whole lot of time in here today. We got practice today, so my daughter plays travel ball, um, so we got to do that at 12. We'll probably get there a little early, but either way, right now I'm gonna warm up. I literally just got here, hammered some breakfast in the fucking truck, and drank my pre. So we're gonna do some warming up, do some stretching. We'll obviously skip all that shit, and nobody wants to watch that. But and then we'll get back at it. Uh, so probably we'll go ahead and work up to my top set before we start filming again. So we'll do that. Feels good to be back. Hopefully we can get a little better about filming. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking when I got here about switching one of my days to Sunday. That way, maybe I can get at least one day a week filming long form. I enjoy the long form content a lot more. Getting a little better, more comfortable with the talking, um, and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Just trying to figure it out. Honestly, I've just been really, really locked in too on training. So anybody, filming and stuff like that, it's not that it makes it hard, but when you're doing it yourself, it just adds a lot of extra shit and trying to make sure you get decent angles and whatever, everything looks fucking good and you know what I mean. So but yeah, man. Um what was I about to say? I was about to say something else and I fucking forgot. Oh, also my buddy Blue Cord-goon on YouTube and Instagram if you want to check him out there. But um, he's doing he was doing trying to do gym content. I think he's gonna probably still do a little bit. That's who we went camping with. Him, his wife, and his daughter. They also play softball with us. So y'all go check him out. He's doing some pretty cool some pretty cool content now. A little more, I guess, tactical, related, and he's infantry, so he has so much knowledge about that type of shit, and I think he's going to be making like a medical whatever tactical bag, fucking whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know all the terms, but he'll be doing, I think, some content like that. What's up, brother? But he's good at it, and yeah, y'all go check him out. Appreciate it. Oh, sorry. Nah, you're good, brother. You might be in. So we just had a guy walk in, and he was asking me about what I was filming. So he's actually gonna give me a subscribe. So just wanted to add that in here. That's pretty sick. I thought that was pretty cool. So, all right, guys. We got 374 on the bar. This is our top set. So we're only doing one set of 2 on these. Like I said, we're keeping it light. I'm gonna lose this shirt. Keeping it light this go around this week, really, and I think all next week. He's already posted, so it's nothing too crazy. I think we went up on squats a little. Let me get this. Sorry, guys, my hair is probably fucking a little wild, but who gives a shit? So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Deadlift has been feeling good, not super great today. Like I said, not making excuses, but coming off from camping, didn't really hydrate properly. Drank a little. I hadn't been drinking, but did drink a little bit while we were camping and stuff. So sleeping on the air mattress, shit like that. Back's a little fucking tight, but hopefully this moves decent. I don't think it'll probably move like I want it to, but they have been feeling good. Last week we hit, I think it was 420 for 2 on our top set, so that was nice. Felt good. Like I said, we've just been working on wedging and shit like that. Anybody that watches or has been watching knows, deadlift is probably my worst as far as, feeling good. I've had a lot of lower back issues. And just fucking back issues over the years, and all of it was form, obviously. So that's been like the main thing, is just focusing on that. Like I said, in the 420 for 2 was a PR for me. I don't know what my max is. It was 450, 451, which is pretty shitty, really. So, as of right now in comp, like I said, and I probably said this 100 times in these other videos, it's, we're looking at about 507 on squat. Been a minute since I've done, max out on any of these lifts. So, but 507 was my last, and that was to depth, to comp standards. Bench, I would say probably 330, 340. We did fail 354 a few months. I mean, it was months ago. And we failed at lockout. That video is posted as well. Never got to go back and attempt or do anything like that. So probably could have done it. I did run an anabar cycle, which I got, a good bit stronger while I was on the anabar, obviously. A lot of joint lubrication, which is probably the best part about it. And then deadlift's 450, like I said, and I have not maxed these out, and I don't even know how long. It's probably been a year, 8 months, something. It's been a long time, all because, like I said, they just don't feel great. But they have been. I hit, like I said, 420 for 2, which was a PR for me. Felt phenomenal. Probably could have done, honestly, 5 or 6, maybe more. I don't know, but even my coach was here. Obviously, he said the same thing. So, just been feeling really good. So hopefully they move good today. I'm not expecting them to really move great, being that, like I said, not making excuses, but lower back definitely is not feeling great. Definitely not hydrated like I have been and like I should be. We kind of took a little break from drinking. We were getting hammered there for a while, to say the least. But me and my buddy both, just been locked the fuck in the gym, and me for this, and him for just lifestyle change. him being infantry and, whatever. I know I talk about him a lot, but, infantry and shit like that, he's trying to get back to where he's, a fucking killer. You know what I mean? Essentially, like, he was way overweight, which he's never been. He's in his 40s or whatever now, and shit like that. So obviously age, and you know what I mean. You just kind of lose track of shit, especially when you get out and life and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean. So he's made a fucking huge turnaround. Looks great. And shit like that. So, yeah, man, really proud of him and what he's been able to do. So, y'all, like I said again, I think I said it in the beginning of this video. Y'all can check him out, Blue Cord-goon on YouTube. He does some pretty cool videos. I think he's gonna do, again. I think I already said it. Probably some gym shit here and there, but I think he's leaning more towards more tactical shit. And I think they're building. And I may not supposed to be saying anything about this, but whatever. We're not fucking big or nothing, so it don't matter. But I think they're going to be doing, him and his wife maybe doing a podcast studio kind of thing, which I think would be fucking awesome for him because dude just fucking knows his shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, being fucking military, infantry, all that stuff, he loves it, follows it. Just it's his bread and butter. You know what I mean? Like he knows all the shit, especially when it comes to guns. It blows my mind. Someone who's very much just I love guns, always have loved guns, but not. You always know those fucking guys that just goddamn know everything know everything about it, every piece, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's cool to watch, cool to listen to. So it's nice having a friend like that, especially one that's, going to be, well, he kind of already has taught and trained me in a lot of ways, but we're going to be doing a lot more tactical training stuff, which I will be posting stuff like that too with him most likely. Well, will be with him unless I go with like Brandon if he can't go for some reason. But typically, we pretty much do everything together. So I don't see why he wouldn't be there. But regardless, I got two guys really. One is overseas right now, and I think Baghdad. He's in Baghdad. So, yeah, man. So, and the one overseas, he's a Marine, Brandon. I would plug his YouTube, but I can't remember the name of it. Sorry, Brandon. I think it's like Castle fucking Creation or some shit. I don't remember, but he don't post anything right now. Like I said, he's overseas. So once he gets a little more active, he's been saying he's going to do YouTube since I fucking met him, but he hasn't got into it yet. So either way, let's get into these. Quick glazing, my friends. Oh, also, real quick. So we will be running a cycle for this comp. I am on TRT, which was going to make me have to be, do untested anyway. But I mean, let's be real. I was probably going to run cycles anyway because why the fuck not? But we're going to be running tests, probably 500 or 600 tests, 300 MPP, and 50, maybe 100 on the antidraw. We're going to run 50 for 2 weeks and then 100 for 4. We're only doing 6 weeks, so we're going to do all that up to comp. So, I'm not scared to talk about it. I mean, we're all fucking, everybody's adults and whatever. And, if you're not, you shouldn't be thinking about doing fucking anything like that anyway, obviously. Just, I guess, disclaimer. But, yeah, if you want to do them, as if you're an adult, you're old enough, you've been training long enough, then fucking do them. If you want, not, then whatever. Don't, I guess. I don't get to hate and judge. I mean, obviously it is whatever, but fuck them. All right, let's go. All right, well, definitely didn't move like I wanted. Felt all right, but definitely felt a lot of lower back pain down in there. It is what it is. It'd be like that. They can't all move great, So, but like I said, we're bumping back down to 331, I think is what it is, on these. And we'll finish out our sets. This was our top set. And then from there, we got pause dead. So I'm gonna work on loading that up. I only got to watch all that, but work on loading that up, and then we'll probably just come back for the pause. I mean, nobody wants to watch anybody fucking deadlift 330 or probably 370. So, whatever. But we're doing it. We're trying. We'll be back. All right, we're back. All right. So we got pauses now. We already did our other set. I actually did one set of these too. I was trying to cut a piece of that video out and fucking took forever. So just the ending, whatever part, and shave the front a little bit. But anyway, got pause. Did a little bit of a different angle, just because like I've been trying to really watch my form. Which anybody in the comment section, pointers, whatever, or be mean. I don't really give a shit. But yeah, fucking get it going. Fucking do this thing. I was watching some videos. They're posting from our camping trip, man. Pretty good shit. Pretty funny. Hoping he posts them on YouTube, and maybe some of you guys will go watch them. They're pretty fucking funny. Or like I said, you can follow his IG. We'll probably post a couple things too, but he did an edit on one. That fucking slow mo. It's so funny. Let's do this thing. Doing 4. 4 pauses. That felt pretty good. Obviously it's light, but felt nice. Felt good and locked in. Felt like my wedge was pretty good. Felt comfortable. So happy with that. Then we got one more set. I think it was 3 sets of 4 on these. I'll have to go back and look, but pretty sure that's what it was. So I mean, all in all today, not felt great, I would say, but wasn't too bad. Considering I didn't really expect to feel good. Obviously, I said that 100 times, but it's just part of it. Some days you don't feel great, some days you do. Because had much needed break going and just being outdoors, man. We love that shit. So, we try to camp a lot, really, but it's been kind of just with life and work and fucking everything else. It's been a little crazy, so we haven't been able to really get out there in a while. But it was definitely nice to get out there I say weekend. It was Thursday to Saturday, but it was nice. That place, we won't name because I don't want everybody going out there, even though it's busy already. But we got lucky. We were the only 2 people there until I think like Saturday afternoon. So, or not Saturday, I'm sorry, Friday afternoon. So it was nice. Obviously, weather had a big part to play in that because it was pretty chilly, a little windy. Had a nice little cold front come through, which was great for me. Not the wife so much. She's fucking freezes, but I'm fucking hot all the time. So 30 degrees is my weather, especially if I got to sleep in a tent, which I love doing, so I don't mind. But anybody knows when you go fucking camping in the summertime, some fucking 70-degree nights, 80-degree nights, fuck you. I'll keep my ass at home. But see, my wife is the exact opposite. So either way, we had a great fucking time with that. So we're gonna clean up. And pretty much after this, all we got, like I said, hit mill shit. Probably won't record honestly any of that because it's fucking, kind of fucking gay to be honest. Got to do it, obviously. So trying to get a little better with my cardio and everything. And, obviously right now we're in a bulk. So, getting a little not heavy because I don't fucking can't gain weight. I have lost so much weight, and I think going back to the, what I said earlier, the no drinking. We've been, not drinking for a few months. So I think that I was looking back, again, going back to talking about my buddy Brian. We were drinking a lot, and I was going back and looking at some pictures from about the time that really he started getting heavy in the gym when he was still a little bigger, or bigger. And, I definitely was not looking great. So, myself, which, like I said, I'm not an abs guy. Don't care about that. My wife she's more of a, fucking just big kind of guy. Look fucking gorilla. That's what she's looking for. So, whatever. I don't really give a fuck about. I don't do ab shit. I mean, whatever. I don't want to be that like fat power lifter, but obviously right now we're just trying to focus on putting weight on. We're hammering fucking food, right now and stuff, and just training hard as fuck. So we do have cardio every day, just a little 10 minutes after every workout, 5 days a week. So, and he said I could do it on my off days too if I want, my 2 off days, but typically we don't. Like I said, I don't typically get super fat, or anything like that, but definitely not as lean as I was. Still look decent right now, but definitely not as lean. Either way, so we're gonna clean this up. Or I got one more set, and then we're gonna clean everything up. Probably go hit that other shit. Probably won't really worry about doing filming. No one gives a fuck about watching anybody do fucking cardio or hit mill or anything like that. Or maybe y'all do. I don't know, but I guess there's some people that probably do. But either way, like I said, I'm trying to get back into filming. It's just hard, and honestly, it's really not that fucking hard. Me just being a fucking bitch, and it's hard to do this for me in front of people. Like, talking in front of people, you probably will notice in that first, part of the video where the dude walks in and shit, and fucking I get all fucking gay and shit. So I cut the video and then come back, and he actually ended up subscribing. So shout out to that guy. I don't even know his name, but that was cool. Told him a little bit about content and stuff, and we talked a little bit about some lifts and shit he was doing. I don't know, but yeah, shout out to that dude. I didn't get his name, so sorry, that dude, if you watch this video. But cool moment. He's actually probably going to be in the background here, walking through. So always pretty cool. There's a couple people at the gym that watch my shit. Either on Instagram, which is Bearded Lifts for anybody that wants to follow that too. TikTok, I don't really do much on TikTok. I do post a little, whatever, but I'm more active on Instagram. It's kind of my thing. And then YouTube, like I said, enjoy. Just got to get better about doing the long form. Like I said, I enjoy it. I'm getting a little better about talking to the camera. It's just still weird in front of people, But I guess just pretending like the motherfucker's not here. But when somebody walks in and you're having a conversation with your fucking cell phone, it's a little fucking weird. But whatever. I guess you just gotta get used to it. We're gonna be fucking YouTubers. Hate that term, but YouTubers. I don't know why I hate that term because I love fucking YouTube. But either way, finish this shit up. We may do an outro video. Not real sure. I'll try not to make these too long. So we'll see how long the video is and all that stuff. I think we're probably going to be pretty long on this one, but we may end up shaving a good bit off. So I don't know. If I don't do an outro video, then this will stay in. And yeah, we appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe. Like I said, y'all can follow my Instagram, Bearded Lifts. Y'all can follow my buddy Brian. at Blue cord-goon on YouTube. I think it's Redacted Hitter on Instagram. I think that's what he still has. I don't think he changed his name on there. So y'all check his shit out too. I'll probably tag him in this video since we talked about him the whole goddamn time. Yeah, man. Like I said, he makes sick videos too, and hopefully get a little better about this. Start doing some tactical stuff too. So either way, appreciate everybody.